I've always been a super competitive person. From the time I was in grade school, in gym class, I always wanted to beat the boys. I wanted to set the record for the most chin-ups, the most push-ups, the fastest jump roper, you name it. So having this competitive drive, I was always in athletics throughout college even. I was in track, gymnastics, and I continued my track career throughout college on a scholarship. When I was finished with college, I was really looking for an outlet to compete because there was a time, I think it was about 2 months, where I was going crazy because I'm like, I'm not training for anything. I need to get into something. It was just not me to not train for something or an event or a competition. So I stumbled upon the IFBB MPC Bikini division. My track coach from high school, who I kept in touch with, suggested that I would try this sport out, and I went with her to the gym one day, kind of saw what it was all about, and just fell in love with it. I entered my first competition, the Arnold Classic, in 2011. A year later, I ended up winning the competition overall, and that's what really started my career. Ever since then, I've just been on fire. This sport's been very good to me. I'm very grateful to have all the opportunities that I've had competing in this sport, because it's brought along so many great opportunities, such as signing with EHP Labs, among other things as well. So it's really changed my life, and I'm so happy that I went down the path that I did. What it means to be part of EHP Labs is that I've reached one of my ultimate goals. I'm with a great company, a growing company that really believes in the products, really high quality products, best products on the market, and just the fact that it's like a milestone for me that, you know, when you think you're doing good and then something like this comes along. I honestly feel a lot of pressure. You know, it's not easy to be at the top. Everybody's aiming for me, and I've got a target on my back, and you know, you have to come in just right, just perfectly. You have to make the right career moves as well, as far as what shows to compete in, when to peak at the right time. I'm just very competitive, so it's hard for me if I do lose. And I just have to keep it going, and it's hard to keep so consistent all the time. What really motivates me the most is the fact that I'm able to motivate other women and other people. I love getting messages saying, because of you I lost 5 pounds, or because of you I started going to the gym more consistently. I think that means the most to me, that I'm able to touch people, and on a bigger scale now. So that, honestly, it just makes my day and keeps me going in the gym. What I normally eat in the in-season and off-season definitely changes. I am a big believer in taking breaks, being human every once in a while. The off-season obviously is a lot less strict. I won't count my calories. I'll go out with my friends for dinner a couple times a week. I still try to keep it reasonable, of course, because I'll have photo shoots and I want to stay healthy year-round. But as far as prepping for an actual show, I usually do a lower carb, moderate fat, high protein diet. And of course, I use the AHP supplements as well. Some of my highlights in my fitness career would be winning the Arnold Amateur in 2012, because that's what really just set everything off. Other highlights would be my 2013, 14, and 15 Olympia wins. Making the cover of several magazines is also quite an accomplishment for me. It's so funny because, you know, I never thought I would be in this position. Coming in the 2013 Olympia, I was such an underdog. I even told everybody, if I crack top 10 at this Olympia, I will be the happiest girl on earth. I was happy just to be there. Never in my wildest dreams did I think I was going to take home the title. It was crazy. I blew up after that, and I sent a message to everybody that sometimes, you know, don't doubt yourself. Sometimes the underdog can win, and I was definitely the underdog. My low points, I guess, would come more in the beginning of my fitness career. I was bartending just a few nights a week, you know, make just enough money to keep going. I was really struggling to even pay my entry fees to compete, which a lot of people don't realize how expensive the sport really is where it comes to suits, tan, hotel, travel, entry fees, NPC card, etc., etc. So there's a lot of expenses that come along with this hobby. And, you know, I was sharing hotel rooms with 5 girls just so I could afford to enter the show. And after I won my first Olympia, I walked into my bar and I said, I'm quitting, and decided to focus more on fitness full time. And I'm glad that I chose that. It's been a good decision for me, and I mean, it's just amazing. I feel it's like a Cinderella story. This is Ashley Kaltwasser, reigning Miss Bikini Olympia champion, EHP Labs athlete. Thank you so much for watching my journey, and I'll see you guys later.